Hey guys, I am getting a passport. I want to share with you what I did. I'm getting a new passport that's supposed to reflect my nationality. Today I accomplished a few tasks that's gonna enable me to get that kind of passport that will reflect my proper status and nationality. And so before I share the simple things that I'm doing, I want to review a few definitions with you guys. So the first definition is passport. A passport is a travel document issued by a government that contains a person's identity, and it certifies the personal identity and nationality of its holder. The second definition I want to share with you guys is nationality. Nationality is that quality or character which arises from the fact of a person's belonging to a nation or a state. Nationality determines the political status of the individual, especially with reference to allegiance. Who you have allegiance to, which state you have allegiance to, is going to be based upon where you were born, and of course, all the privileges that come with being a citizen of that state are, the use of the judicial system, the protection of the police officers when your rights have been infringed, and of course, the remedy and to make remedy and recompense for any person who has infringed upon the rights, liberty, and property of you as a citizen. Okay, and then all you owe is just do no harm to your neighbor. Okay, do no harm, do not defraud. Okay, so and so that's why it's okay to be a state citizen, a constitutional citizen, a fourth. What do they say? It's Article 4, Section 2A, which says the citizen of each state shall be entitled to all the privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states. Okay, so the privileges and immunities is what I was just kind of referring to right now, and that was again in the Constitution, Article 4, Section 2. The citizen, that's a constitutional citizen. It's different than a 14th Amendment citizen, which is a statutory citizen or a federal citizen that does not have the same immunities. It actually waives its immunities. Okay, so the third definition I want to go over is state. A state is a people permanently occupying a fixed territory, bound together by common law habits and custom, exercised through an organized government, independent sovereignty, and control over persons and things within its boundaries, i.e., control in that sense is talking about according to the common law. Do not infringe upon the rights, liberty, and property of another person. That is common law. Okay. If you do that, then you have committed a crime. If you have not breached the peace, you have not committed a crime. Another thing too, it should be according to this, like peace officers should not be messing with you or doing anything like that if they don't have a warrant for you, and if you have not breached the peace. So it's these things under common law that we as citizens to one another, as my duty to you is to leave you the hell alone, okay? And your duty to me is, unless I ask, like, get away from me. We don't need to bother each other, etc., etc. So with the proper filling out of this DS-11 form, and along with my explanatory statement, I want to share you guys with what I accomplished today. So I was able to print this out. This is just a regular DS-11 form, and I'm sure you can see it. The real kind of big thing here is I have C explanatory statement attached. It's on the top. It's on the bottom of both pages, as you can see. Okay, so I was able to print this out. You'll also notice that even in here too, in the where it says Social Security, here, see explanation attached. See explanation attached. Well, where are you getting that you can attach something to this, Nishan? Well, there's plenty of evidence that say that we can. I will show you at least two pieces. Okay, the first one is from the actual Department of State, the State Department itself. Okay, which the State Department says, if you do not agree with the wording, sorry, it's a little bit hard to see. Keep that up. It says, if you do not agree with the wording of the oath contained on the application, you can submit a separate statement explaining your position. So yeah, there it is there. Also, there is another thing on here which says that there is an exemption here. Okay. Oh wait, no, not that. I think it's actually in the 2 pages before this, so I don't think that I don't think that I have that one, but that's okay. There's also another thing, and it's actually, I think it's actually in the DS11, but let me pull that up right now because I do have it. DS11. I'm scrolling in this right here right now. Sorry. Let me see here. Expedited service. All right, so well, I can't find it. So, but it is in one of these papers, and oh yeah, there it is. I did find it. Yes, winning. Okay, so in page 4, if you check out your DS11, in page 4, it says applications for U.S. passport. In the warning, it says false statements made knowingly and willfully in passport applications, including affidavits or other documents submitted. Aha. So it says that you can submit affidavits or other documents to support this application. So there you go. So I printed out that, and then I also printed out my explanatory statements. And without, I don't want to go into great detail about this one, even though it's great. It is great stuff. It is great stuff. So I do have this. It's great stuff. Good information. And it talks about the statements that are required with respect to providing a social security number. Make sure they know that when you are, if I am providing you a social security number, that it is being provided under protest if you're making me do it. There's about like 10 other things on here. It talks about some different aspects concerning my proper nationality and citizenship. And the reason I'm not sharing this like too in depth, guys, is because this is paperwork that I did pay for from a website, and I'm working closely with the person who has had a lot of success with this passport process, and so I don't want to overshare and kind of like take over that, but I would be so willing to answer any questions or thoughts that you would have if you have them. And then also too, lastly, I got this statement notarized. Okay, and I don't need to show you that, but I got the statement notarized. So this process has been thoroughly researched, guys, and it's found success in 48, 49, 50 of the states, and it's going to ensure that I retain my rights and my immunities as a state citizen, as referenced in what I had read before, Article 4, Section 2A, which reads that the citizen of each state shall be entitled to all privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states, which was ratified in June 21st, 1778. So again, I want my passport to reflect that I am a state citizen. My nationality is a Californian because that's where I was born. It's my born state. I am domiciled in the state of Pennsylvania right now, but I am not domiciled in a federal territory, i.e. Washington, D.C., or in a municipality. So that's kind of where we're at. So I hope that makes sense to you. Hopefully I don't have to edit this video too much, but much love. And this is the passport process that I went through today. This is how far I've gotten in my passport thing. So I'm gonna fill this out. I'll take it over to wherever I need to go to next. But I'll keep you guys updated on this.